welcome to today's planning video. Some of the questions that I got after my last planning video were mainly focused on the whole planning experience and the online tools that Disney have for booking. So what I'm going to look at today more in depth is what Disney terms My Magic Plus. My Magic Plus is an all-encompassing term that covers everything from dining, fast passes, hotel reservations, tickets, magic bands, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to give you a bit of an overview of how it all works. We'll have a little bit of a look at the actual My Disney Experience website so that you can see exactly what it is that you should be looking at. You can access the My Disney Experience either through a computer or laptop or as an app on a mobile device. So the first thing you need to do is set up your account, which I talked about in my last planning video. Set yourself up with your email and your password and log in and set up your friends and family. So you'll need to create an account for yourself, and as you would expect, you enter all of your personal details in and all of your contact information, and then you can set up your account. Once you've set up your account, you'll be able to log in each time you go into My Disney Experience, and you will be able to personalise your account. You can add a character next to your name so that you'll be able to see that icon every time you log in. And you can add friends and family, so if you want to add somebody additional, it's very, very easy. What it tends to do when you log in, if you don't have any reservations or anything, it will take you through the steps to add hotel reservations, add tickets and add dining plan. You can either do this at the time or you can skip to the planning page straight away. If you go to My Reservations, it will show you all and any reservations that you have linked to your account. If you are linked to friends and family and they manage their own accounts, you will also be able to see all of their plans as well, and they will be able to see yours. If your friends have their own My Disney Experience accounts, then you will need to link your accounts together so that you'll be able to see each other to make plans for each other. Once you've made a hotel reservation, you will have a reservation number, and you can add this into the My Disney Experience in the hotel section. All you need is the reservation number, and once you type it in, that should link it to your account. This is important because it will allow you to book your dining and your fast passes, and as I explained before, with the dining you get 180 days plus 10 days from your first day, and for fast passes you will get to book 60 days before your arrival date as opposed to 30 days for anybody else. But we'll look a bit more in depth at those in a minute. First of all, let's talk about these. So these are magic bands. These are just some of the bands that I have collected over the last 3 years, I think. They last about 2 to 3 years, and they will serve as your ticket, your fast pass, your photo pass, your room key, basically everything that you need. So you don't need to worry about different cards like your hotel room key, your ticket for your fast passes, or your photo pass card for your photo pass. It all goes on your magic band. You can customise them. I've mostly got plain coloured ones. I have got a stitch one as well, and you also can buy things called sliders. These ones have got annual pass sliders on them, but you can also buy character or park themed ones as well, so you can customise them however you want. People paint them, put nail varnish on them. They are waterproof, so you can wear them in the water parks and the pool. You don't really need to take them off, and they do everything basically. The Magic Band 2s are available now and being sent out to hotel guests and annual pass holders, and are available to buy in the shops at Walt Disney World. The difference between the Magic Bands 2 is that they have a removable puck in the centre which can be taken out, and rather than using as a band, you can use as a keychain or on a lanyard, so that you don't have to wear anything around your wrist if you don't want to. Once you have a magic band, then you need to link it to your account, and you can do this in the same way as linking a ticket. You go to the Magic Band screen and you type in the number that you'll find on the inside of the Magic Band, and that will then link your Magic Band to your account. This will mean that any tickets that are linked to your account will be linked to every Magic Band. Once the Magic Band is on there, you don't need to do anything else because it will remain linked to your account, and all your tickets will add to the band. You'll be able to use it for every ticket that you get. So Magic Bands work. They have got a battery in them. The touch, apparently, which is the actual ticket bit and the fast pass bit, takes longer to run out than the RFID, the radio frequency signal. So you might find that you can still carry on using your touch to get into the parks and to access your fast passes, but you might find that you stop getting your ride videos from things like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train once the radio frequency inside the band has died. But I've got this, which one? This one actually was the first Magic Band I got, and I got this in, I think I got it in 2013, I can't remember. It was either 2013 or 2014, and when I went back in October 2016 it worked absolutely fine. So you definitely get at least 2 years worth out of them. So they're well worth it, and they're really good souvenirs to keep as well. So if you're a hotel guest, the first thing that your Magic Band is going to do is it's going to be your room key. The doors all have touchpads on them, and all you do with anything to do with My Magic Plus is you touch the Mickey to the Mickey, and that will make whatever it is you're doing work properly. So you can access your room using your Magic Band. When you check into the hotel, you will receive a set of Magic Bands, so you don't need to buy them. If you are staying in a hotel, you will be given them for free, and annual pass holders also get them for free, but only mailed to a US address. So what I have to do is get them either mailed to a friend in the US or send them to a off-site hotel when I'm staying there so I can pick them up. Your Magic Bands also serve as your park tickets. So in order for that to work, you need to link your tickets to the My Disney Experience account. Again, this is very easy, just like a hotel reservation. You just need to go into the ticket section of My Disney Experience, type in your ticket reservation number. It will ask you who you want to link the ticket to. So if you've got more than one person on your account, say for example your other family members, your children, then you will be able to assign the tickets to the correct person. If you've booked through a travel agent, you might find you've only got one booking reference, but when you type that booking reference in, it will give you all of the tickets under that reservation, and you will be able to match them correctly to the relevant people. Another thing to bear in mind with My Disney Experience is that for anybody under 18 on your account, you have to manage their plans. They can't manage their plans themselves. So with anybody over 18, you can link accounts and you can share details. For anybody under 18, then you have to do the planning for them. Once you have checked into your hotel and you have got on the bus, you've got to the park, you will then use your Magic Band as your ticket. Again, at the turnstiles, you touch the Mickey to the Mickey and it will let you into the park. You have to also use your fingerprint. So as they say, remember to take the same finger to the park every day with you so that you can touch the Magic Band and also have a fingerprint scan as well. Once you are in the park, you will then be able to go and ride on the attractions. And for 3 attractions a day in advance, you can book a fast pass. Fast pass is where you get to go in a shortened queue. I won't say you get to jump the queue, because you don't. It's just a shorter queue. You can wait between 0 and 20 minutes for a fast pass, depending on which ride it is, how busy it is, and if the ride has been closed earlier in the day, people with fast passes when it was closed will get to come back later, and that will increase the number of people coming for that fast pass. So the way you book your fast passes is that you go into My Disney Experience, you go into the fast pass section. You have to choose a date, and depending on your My Disney Experience, whether you have a hotel reservation or not, it will allow you to look at either 30 or 60 days in advance. If you go into the Fast Pass section and you see a little padlock icon on the Fast Pass button, this means that you do not have valid tickets in order to make Fast Passes, so you will need to make sure that your tickets are linked or that you buy tickets before you can go any further in making Fast Passes. Now, for the first 3 fast passes you book, they all have to be in the same park. So you have to book, if you book your first one in Magic Kingdom, the rest have to be in Magic Kingdom too. Once you've used those 3 in the Magic Kingdom, if you then decide to park hop to Epcot, you can then, after you've used your first 3 fast passes, book your 4th fast pass for an attraction in Epcot instead. Those additional fast passes you can book one at a time on the day, but you won't have the availability to do that until you've used your first 3, and you won't get the ability to do another one until you've used the previous one. So from after your first 3, you can only have 1 fast pass at a time, and each time you use one you'll be able to book another one. To use your fast pass, there will be a fast pass entrance at pretty much every attraction in Walt Disney World. You have a turnstile at the entrance where you will tap your magic band, and it will go green if you're within your window. Now if you turn up about 5 minutes early or up to 10 minutes late, they will probably let you through, you'll be fine. If the queue is busy for the fast pass, they won't let you in early, but a lot of the time, a couple of minutes, they don't mind, it will go through. If you're outside of your fast pass window, the bit that normally goes green will go blue, and the cast member will either ask you to wait or tell you to come back later. Your name will pop up, so don't be surprised if after you've scanned your band for your fast pass you get "Welcome Katie" or "Hi Katie, how you doing?" because they can see your name as you walk through. Now this is where magic bands are really useful, because once you get to the front of the fast pass queue, almost near the loading section of the attraction, you need to tap your magic band again. Now with a park ticket, it works exactly the same, but it does mean you've got to keep getting your park ticket in and out. If you've got a magic band, you just tap and away you go. You don't need to buy a magic band if you don't want to. You can use, I was going to say a paper ticket, a hard ticket, which is just like a credit card. This is an example of an old style. This is actually one of my old annual passes, but it's just a plastic credit card size ticket, and anywhere that you would touch a magic band, you can just touch your ticket and it works exactly the same way. The only reason that a magic band is any different is I think it's much more convenient, because you don't want to be losing this. If you drop this, then you haven't got a ticket, whereas a magic band, you'll have it on your wrist pretty much the whole day and you'll know straight away if you've lost it. So that is one reason why magic bands are more convenient. But if you're not staying at a Disney hotel and you don't want to pay for one, you don't have to, it's not a requirement. Another thing you can do through My Disney Experience is book your dining reservations. These work in a similar way to fast passes. You go to dining and you can either search for a date or you can search for a restaurant, and then once you've found that restaurant, look at available dates and times. So what you need to know is the restaurants that you want to go to, the dates and the times, and again, depending on whether you've got a hotel reservation in your account or not, will depend on whether it will let you do either one day, which is 180 days away, or whether it will let you do 180 days plus the 10 days of your trip. Go into the website, pick your restaurant. Now you can select breakfast, lunch or dinner, at which case it will pick the available times in that time slot. Or if you do have a specific time that you want to check for, put that in first. That's a much more effective way of getting a time near the time that you actually want, rather than it just finding a time for the period that it thinks might be breakfast, which might not actually be what you consider to be breakfast. Once you've picked your time slot, you need to make your reservation. Now you do need a credit card attached to your account in order to make a reservation. The credit card is not charged, and you don't need to use that same credit card to pay for the meal if you don't want to. The only reason the card is on there is so that if you don't turn up for your reservation or you don't cancel it within 24 hours, they will charge you $10 for every person on that reservation. The only meals that get charged for are Cinderella's Royal Table, the Hoop-de-Doo Review and the Spirit of Aloha. If you're not on the dining plan, you will be charged for those up front. If you are on the dining plan, I believe you need to pay and then you get reimbursed when you play with the dining plan. I'm not entirely sure on that because I haven't used the dining plan, but I think you still have to pay up front, and then they release the hold on your card once you turn up for the reservation and you pay via the dining plan. Dining plan is managed on My Disney Experience as well, and then you will be able to use your magic band or your ticket, depending on which one you're using, for photo passes as well. Now, photo pass photographers are photographers who are around the parks and with the characters, and they will take pictures for you, and at the end they will either scan your park ticket or your magic band. They do have cards as well, so they might give you a card where they've scanned it, and then you just need to enter the photo pass number on the back of the card into My Disney Experience and it will find your photos for you. But again, this is another reason why magic bands are really useful, because you have your photograph taken with the characters. There's a big long queue of people waiting, looking at you grumpily to hurry up. All you need to do is walk up to the photographer, tap your magic band to their machine, wait for the beep. If you don't hear the beep, it hasn't scanned, and then your photographs will almost instantly appear on your My Disney Experience. Because there's Wi-Fi in all of the parks, everything works off the Wi-Fi. So almost instantly the photographer's photographs are uploaded via the Wi-Fi. PhotoPass is included in the UK tickets, and at the moment you also get Memory Maker included as well. Memory Maker is all of the ride photos. Some of the rides have attraction videos as well, which will download. The RFID in your band will pick up that you were on that ride, and it will download the ride video and put it on your account as well. And you get these for free with Memory Maker. So if you've got a UK ticket or you buy Memory Maker, then make sure that you ask all the photographers you see if they've got magic shots, and they will put in characters and things into your photos for you. Now, the advantage of PhotoPlus and Memory Maker, first of all, is you don't need to worry about taking a picture of your family. For me, because I travel solo, I don't get any pictures of myself apart from selfies, so it's really nice to stop at the PhotoPass photographers and get them to take a picture of you. They will also take pictures with your camera too. They won't refuse, so don't be afraid to get your PhotoPass photographs taken first and give them the camera or your phone or whatever you're taking pictures on, and they will take pictures for you as well. With the UK tickets, with the PhotoPass and the Memory Maker, you get to download all of your photographs for free. If you don't, you need to pay for them, and you'll need to pay if you want to get them printed out as well. And it's $15 per picture to get them printed out. Memory Maker is $150 in advance, so if you think you're going to want more than 10 of your pictures, definitely buy the Memory Maker if it's not included with your ticket. You will be able to see on the app park hours, and you can also look at wait times. So if we filter by, let's look at the Magic Kingdom, and you can either use the map, spring break hours, or you can see the wait times on the side.